Happy holidays and welcome to South Jersey Business with Joe Molyneux. On today's show, we have pulled together some of our business drills from the past season and have packaged them up just for you. That's right, we are giving you the gift of some tips, techniques, and strategies we hope will help you move ahead this coming year in your business, your work, and your career. Each of the following segments were inspired from the guests and businesses we have hosted on South Jersey Business. Have a happy holiday, and we hope you enjoy the show. Welcome back. On today's business drill, we will reflect on a few lessons we've learned from the idea of music that is played over the radio, on the internet, and everywhere else we find music that moves us. Here is your business musical message for this week's business drill. Music is a big part of people's lives. Whether you are a casual radio listener, a hardcore fan of a certain artist or genre, or an individual who enjoys an eclectic mix of musical tastes. I personally find myself in that last category. Pop, rock, soul, R&B, hip-hop, rap, country, gospel, folk, alternative, even some acoustic soul, and maybe some stuff I can't even categorize pretty much sums up my music collection. Music is an important component in creating an atmosphere that assists in your marketing efforts. The music is joined by the actual sounds of your business, including your cash register ringing, your doorbell sounds, your services at work, and the sound of people. The conversations and dialogue between you, your customers, and your employees in all the splendid diversity of language all work together to form your musical message of your business. Keep the message positive. By keeping the message positive and welcoming, your existing customers and potential new customers can appreciate the sounds of your business. The message you create in your jingle or company song can motivate people to visit your business. Create the right mix. The music you choose to play can help to play a part in growing your business. The right mix of music can set the mood for people to shop. Think about the larger retail chains and restaurants you may be competing against. Do they play music that seems to get people into a shopping groove or eating or drinking mood? This is by design, not some random spin of the radio dial. Music moves people and can motivate them to not only purchase but to return to a business establishment because of the atmosphere the music helps create. Volume is important. Sometimes music can create a great mood or conjure up some feelings and emotions. The volume at which you play the music within your business can also produce a response. Be aware and try not to blare the music beyond the normal acceptable level. Turning it up too high could end up turning off and even accidentally turning away high potential customers. Think theme song along with everyday music. Whether you are thinking about your company jingle or the music you play in your business location, take a look at your business from a musical perspective. Adjust the offering and be as creative as needed to make the business shopping experience a place where you, and more importantly, your customers can feel comfortable doing business. So let's review. Number 1, keep the message positive. Number 2, create the right mix of business. Number 3, volume is important. Number 4, think theme song along with everyday music. So there you have it, a musically infused business drill to hopefully help you and your entity move to a beat of better business. Welcome back. On today's business drill, we will stick with today's theme of transportation and discuss a few lessons we can learn from the industry. Here is moving business forward. Today's guest reminded me that to be successful in the transportation business, you need to understand and follow some basic principles. Here are a few tips and strategies. You want to be sure you have the right size vehicle in transportation and in business. For instance, too large of an operation could waste your resources, while too small of a business may limit a ramp-up should a potential growth opportunity arise quickly. Identify a destination. Many times, people start a business or attempt to grow a company or organization without a clear direction. Planning is essential in both the transportation business and in almost any other kind of business. Be sure to map out your route and a desired outcome. Fuel up. You will find it very difficult to get moving or move people without the fuel and resources. Most people think about financial resources, and they are essential. However, fuel can also come in the form of what motivates you to move forward. Consider passengers. The transportation business is all about passengers, and so is your business. Make sure the people you invite on the journey of business are experienced, engaged, and knowledgeable in ways that complement your skills. Whether we are talking about partners or employees, the ride can be more enjoyable with the right mix of people. Watch your speed. Just like the Grateful Dead warning Casey Jones, the speed you go in moving your business forward has both pros and cons attached. Among other concerns, move too quickly and you may lose control or crash. Move too slowly and your competition may overtake you. So what do? Monitor your speed and check the route you set and the mile markers frequently to make sure you're on target to reach your destination. So let's take a moment to review today's drill. Number 1, choose the right vehicle. Number 2, identify a destination. Number 3, fuel up. Number 4, consider passengers. And number 5, watch your speed. So there you have it, 5 quick tips, strategies, and some things to consider inspired by transportation to help you move and your business move forward for this week's business drill. Welcome back. On today's business drill, we will stick with today's theme of wine and spirits and discuss a few ways to help create a spirited business environment. Here are a few basic tips and strategies on ways to build, develop, and maintain a spirited business. What does it mean to have a spirited business? It means it is a business that is engaged with its customers and the community, a place where the people that work for the business give their all, because they believe in the business and the culture of the business. It is a place where the business and the people in it are fully alive. Pour yourself into the business. No matter who you are or what you do, you need to fully engage in your business, not only because you set the tone for the business, but being present allows you to see what is happening day to day. There is no substitute for seeing what is going on firsthand. The ability to make meaningful decisions that can positively affect your business requires your presence. Explore your region and beyond. Some of the best wines, spirits, and beers can be made locally. So do not underestimate the value of local people, places, and products to help to create a spirited business. However, researching, searching, and exploring beyond your regional market also has the potential to bring new ideas to your spirited business. Capture creative creations and conversations. New ideas and concepts can be created at any time. Many times, valuable ideas and potential concepts are lost and never get acted on if they are not captured. Perhaps set up certain perks or benefits for those employees that both come up with the new ideas and also those employees that record and report the idea. Sometimes the encouragement of supporting suggested new ideas and recognizing the value of other members championing the idea is all it takes to maintain a spirited business. Add some unique flavor. While there will always be a customer and even employees that are satisfied with the status quo, there is a growing market that yearns for variety, choices, and different experiences. A spirited business follows trends and adds and subtracts elements as needed to keep the feeling of uniqueness to attract new customers, while still balancing the expectations of existing customers. A spirited business has the ability to create lifetime value by focusing on unique experiences. So let's take a moment to review today's drill. Number 1, pour yourself into the business. Number 2, explore your region and beyond. Number 3, capture creative creations and conversations. And number 4, add some unique flavor. So there you have it. 4 quick tips, strategies, and some things to consider when attempting or creating or mixing up a spirited business for this week's business drill. Welcome back. On today's business drill, we will reflect on a few lessons we've learned from the rehabilitation industry with some well-balanced tips to help your business grow. Here is developing a balanced business. Today's guest reminded me there are so many things that need to be balanced when it comes to business. And this need to balance is sometimes overtaken by other pressing issues within a business. A non-balanced approach to business usually creates problems. Balance vision and action. It is so important to have vision and to always be planning. However, if you are always planning, you may not be moving forward in business. Be sure to balance your vision and planning with the appropriate actions to make that vision a reality. Balance positivity and reality. There are always reasons to be positive in business. Looking for a silver lining can help keep positivity in your business alive and well. It is also important to make sure you're realistic in the way you view your business every day. Balance your financials. This is key when running a successful business. Your financials, cash flow, and accounting is the lifeblood that feeds your actions and your activities. It is not called a sometimes it doesn't balance sheet for a reason. Seek professional help if needed, but always balance the numbers. Balance today and tomorrow. Today could be the best or worst day for your business. Everything could go right or everything could go wrong. Or sometimes something could occur between those two extremes. Take care of your business today and every day while maintaining the drive and dedication to do it again tomorrow. So let's take a moment to recap this week's drill. Number 1, balance vision and action. Number 2, balance positivity and reality. Number 3, balance your financials. And number 4, balance today and tomorrow. So there you have it, 4 quick tips to help you in developing a balanced business for this week's business drill. Welcome back. On today's business drill, we will stick with today's theme of yoga and discuss a few observations from the yoga world that you can apply to your business mindset. While I have yet to commit to a plan that includes yoga as part of my lifestyle, many people around me have rolled out a very welcoming yoga mat and suggested I join in. They say it can help me think and be healthier, and I believe they are correct. As I looked into yoga and read about the different practices and options, some common themes surfaced. Those themes have morphed into the following yoga-inspired business thoughts. Focus. You are always more successful when you pay more attention to the things you are doing. Yoga is all about focus and being mindful. Apply this concept to your business activities as needed to achieve more thinking and doing in business. Flexibility. The ability to be flexible is important when practicing yoga. In business, the same can hold true. A plan or operation that is too rigid may have problems surviving changes that occur within your marketplace, region, or industry. Do your best to be flexible. Balance. In yoga, the ability to balance oneself seems to allow you to attempt more positions. The same can be said when creating a balance between business and every other part of your life. The better you can evenly balance the things you do in life, the more positive things you may have the opportunity to experience. Self-paced practice. While yoga can be a very community-based experience, there is also the opportunity to add to the classes with some self-paced practice. When you learn a new skill in business, make sure you continue to practice it regularly to build it into a business habit or best practice. Repetition and results. Beyond the education and practice that is part of yoga, the opportunity to link a number of positions or actions together with regular frequency is something that is encouraged. It helps you achieve the results you are looking for. The same is true for business. Whether it is your work or the work of your employees, repeating and rewarding positive skills can offer a successful result. So let's take a moment to review today's drill. Number 1, focus. Number 2, flexibility. Number 3, balance. Number 4, self-paced practice. Number 5, repetition and results. So there you have it, 5 quick yoga-inspired business thoughts. Reviewing these tips have inspired me to make some time to add yoga to my life. Hopefully, I will see you on the yoga mat right next to me. I guess I was moved to work something good into my life during this week's business drill. Welcome back. On today's business drill, we will reflect on a few lessons we have learned from the heating and cooling industry, thanks to today's featured guest, Bob McAllister, owner of Comfort Now. Here is keeping cool when the business conversation heats up. Bob reminded me that to be successful in business, you need to keep your cool when business conversations with customers heat up, especially when the conversations are difficult. It is most important to be honest, empathetic, and understanding when dealing with customers' problems and concerns. Here are a few tips and strategies. Take a deep breath. If a customer starts to become aggravated, a great way to gather your thoughts is to take a deep breath in and then exhale slowly. Collect your response and then deliver it calmly. Starting out cool will help keep the temperature down in these sorts of discussions. Take a quick break. If taking the deep breath does not do the trick, Simply excuse yourself and take a very quick break. Sometimes doing so and allowing both yourself and the customer to think about the situation may be a good thing. As we all turn on the air conditioning for a moment to relieve the heat, stepping back for a moment can also help to reduce the temperature in this situation. Try to start over. Sometimes things go wrong from the beginning. It is important to understand, and it's okay to ask the customer for a do-over. This gives you a chance at a clean slate and preventing additional problems. Just like determining the comfort level of your home or business and setting the thermostat to a whole new setting, your business conversation may benefit from you completely changing the temperature to better suit the current atmosphere. Focus on the positive. Even in a very negative situation or with concerns, there are always positive things to point out. Doing so will help you build a path to hopefully resolving the situation or concern more quickly. Don't forget that some people may focus on things being simply too hot or too cold, but you can shift that focus to how the situation can be more comfortably warm or cool. So let's take a moment to review today's drill. Number 1, take a deep breath. Number 2, take a quick break. Number 3, try to start over. And number 4, focus on the positive. So there you have it, 4 quick tips, strategies, and some things to consider if you want to stay cool if or when difficult situations with customers heat up for this week's business drill. We'll be right back. Welcome back. On today's business drill, we will stick with today's theme of the festive world of festival events and discuss a few lessons we can learn from event production that we will call Festival Business Fundamentals. Today's guest reminded me that so much work goes into operating a business that produces successful events. Here are a few basic tips and strategies inspired by the festival industry. Plan for success and failure. Everyone wants to hold successful events and everyone in business wants to be successful. But the reality is that many will struggle and experience levels of failure before being considered a success. When writing your plan, identify what could potentially go wrong or even plan out the worst case scenario. Then prepare a strategy for what to do if the negative outcome materializes. That way you will be prepared for both success and failure. Learn the logistics. Logistics can be defined as the detailed coordination of a complex operation involving many people, facilities, or supplies. When you produce an event or run a business, you are dealing with logistics. Maybe for your business, it could be a less complex operation in the size and scope, but you will still potentially deal with people, facilities, and supplies or product. The more you learn about all the above and study your options, the better chance you have at being successful. Always add something new. New ideas and concepts can and should be created at any time. Year after year, the most successful annual events add elements to freshen up their offering to become more interesting to the attendees. Running a business every day can be tiring. If you feel tired, there's a good chance that the offering or your location could look tired. Focus on a few elements each week to freshen up your space or bring something new to your business products or services. Sell out without selling out. Success in some circumstances is measured in volume. When thousands of paying attendees show up for an event, the event may be deemed a success. Some of the most successful events and businesses are those that manage large number of attendees and customers, but stay true to their mission or beliefs. Sometimes that is easier said than done. And if you and the people that you work and partner with are focused on the quality offerings and customer service while still keeping your core beliefs, it can be the best way to sell out your products, services, or event without selling out. So let's take a moment to review today's drill. Number 1, plan for success and failure. Number 2, learn the logistics. Number 3, always add something new. Number 4, sell out without selling out. So there you have it, 4 quick tips, strategies, and some things to consider inspired by producers of events when you are trying to produce better business results for this week's business drill. Welcome back. On today's business drill, we will reflect on a few lessons we've learned from the coffee industry. Here is brewing coffee-inspired ideas. Today's guest reminded me that to be successful in the business of serving coffee, you need to consider creating new offerings and ideas to keep your customers engaged. Here are a few tips and strategies. Source good resources. Sourcing coffee beans require multiple steps. Conduct your research. Choose the appropriate beans as your target. Engage with those who supply those beans. Acquire a sample. Then purchase and implement the beans into your business. When it comes to new business ideas, this is a good strategy. Research your idea. Share it with some trusted people, sample or test it, then implement it. Consider blending and roasting. Sometimes coffee is composed of a blend of multiple beans, all roasted together. An original business idea may also need to be combined or blended with another idea or concept. And don't forget to turn up the heat to get that proper roast. Let it percolate. I am no expert in coffee. However, I do know that percolating the coffee is important to the process. If time allows and you feel your new ideas will be better for it, then let them percolate. Serve hot or cold. There are at least 2 ways to serve coffee, hot or cold. Your business ideas, based on the circumstances you find yourself in, could be served up quickly or hot, or possibly served slowly or cold. Customer reactions will enable you the potential ability to analyze and adjust your offering as needed. So let's take a moment to review today's drill. Number 1, source good resources. Number 2, consider blending and roasting. Number 3, let it percolate. Number 4, serve hot or cold. So there you have it, 4 quick tips to consider when you are brewing up some tasty new ideas inspired by the coffee industry for this week's business drill. Well, that's the show. We hope today has provided you the gift of business tips, techniques, and some strategies inspired by the industries, businesses, and the people that own and operate them that help drive our local economy. Once again, thank you to Stockton University and everyone that makes this program possible. Let's do it again next week. And until then, we hope you have a happy holiday, and let's get growing, South Jersey. Thanks for watching.